Hi, my name's Debra Bradbury. I'm running for council in Carbonear. And just in case you guys don't know, we're the ones that were trying to build our house up in Carbonear up on the hill. And we lost in Supreme Court because the town took the road off the maps. So they fixed that problem. That's why I'm running for council. That's one of the reasons why I'm running for council, is because what they did to us. I know and I realize that when I get into council, there's not a thing I can do about that hill. But that's okay, because I'm quite comfortable and happy in my little home right here. I go to every council meeting, or I've been to 95% of the council meetings. And I get really upset when I'm sitting in those council meetings and I hear them talking for 6 months about a water problem, or 3 months about this, or whatever. You know, like, things are just happening too slow here. We're paying for things 3 times over. I mean, for the pool, for instance, they went and it took them 3 times to get the heating in the pool proper. And then it took them forever, it seems like, for them to get it to where it was working properly, to heat in the pool area properly. That's only one thing. We have no quality control. I mean, we got sidewalks that have only been in here for 2 years and they're cracking up. Like the roads here that we just put asphalt on and they're cracking up. I mean, when we have to, and then we pay the contractors, then we have to replace it, so it's coming out of our money twice. That's another concern of mine. What I'm doing is I'm telling you my concerns, why I'm running for council. I feel that this is my dollar. I realize that it's all of our dollars, but I realize it's my dollar, and I don't feel that my dollar is being spent properly, and I feel like what I'm paying for, I'm not getting. I'm walking around talking to people. What they're paying for, they're not getting. I mean, some people moved from out of town and said what they've got out of town, they paid less tax, more service, less people in the office, more population. Like, what's going on here? Favoritism in this town is unreal. Road work isn't getting done in this part of town, but it's getting done in that part of town. The summer games that we had this summer, well, one of our council members got the catering service. I don't understand that. But anyway, he got the catering service, which to me was conflict of interest. There's other things here that's been conflict of interest. Road work. Somebody's getting their road paved here this year, and it ends up to where 2 council members that are related have somebody living on this road that's getting paved. I'm not going to tell you what road it is, and I'm not going to tell you who the people are. And if you guess, well, that's okay. Anyway, I always believe that everything is for a reason and a purpose. And I believe that everything that they did to us up there on that hill is what put me down here to find out how the town is being run. And those are the examples that I gave you. I used to walk out of that council meeting so mad and so angry because there was no reason why this work wasn't getting done. When you ask this one person if they did something and they said no, and then you go back 2 weeks later and they asked again and they go no. Well, they have 6 girls in the office. 6. And they have an assistant to this one that keeps being asked if she did it, and she's never had time. Well, there's something wrong here. And when she asks another person that isn't even supposed to be there, that's supposed to be working with the workers, about signs and about things that is none of his concern, as far as I'm concerned, because he is the town workers supervisor. Like, he shouldn't be in the trying to help this other minister help do things. That angers me. And another thing, I you know, walking around talking to the citizens, they say that you know, it kind of goes to your head and you kind of lose where it is. And so, is that going to happen to me? No, that's not going to happen to me. I have too many friends here that if I decided that I was going to go high mucky muck, they sure would knock me down to size. And besides, I'm too old to change. I'm just here for the citizens. I say as I see it, and I shoot straight from the hip. and that's who I really am. And I'm a very honest person. I mean, there's people that are paying over $3,100 a year on taxes. There's no reason for that. Where's our money going? Like, where is it? From over $3,100 a year to maybe $700-800 a year. Like, I don't understand it. And people are paying for land, paying taxes for their land, and they can't even have access to their land. So I mean, that to me is against the law. That's theft. You're stealing from the citizens. We're paying higher taxes than Mount Pearl. Now, why are we paying higher taxes than Mount Pearl? I don't understand that. And as a citizen, I can't get in there and look and let you guys know, because you guys are asking me. I don't know. I don't know where our money goes. I really would like to know where all our money goes, because we paid loans for our road work. But we didn't pay loans for our bake apple. We didn't get a loan for the 4 people to go to Toronto. So, I mean, we don't get loans for things like that. We don't get loans for a flashing sign that I don't think is going to work in the winter time. I think it's only a summer machine. When you elect me as a councillor here in Carbonear, I will be doing things year round. I won't be doing things at the end of my reign so that it looks like I'm doing everything. I'll be doing it all the time. When you come to me and ask me, I'll make sure it gets done. And if it doesn't get done, I'll make sure that you know why it doesn't get done, because I'll know why it doesn't get done. And I won't be one of these councillors that decide that I'm going to go away for a month or 2 months or 3 weeks or whatever on a cruise or a holiday. And you know what? I'm going to change it back to the time from 7 to 7 o'clock in the evening, because really, who can go to a council meeting when it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon? And I don't know why it was ever changed from 7 till 4. And I really think everybody has the right and should vote, and I feel that everybody should also be coming down to the council meetings. That way there you know what's going on with your town. And another thing is, from now on, or I feel when I get in, one thing that I would really like to spend money on, instead of having our note computers, I would like to spend money on getting everything taped. So that way there we have it all taped and nobody's taking minutes on a computer when they're actually not really paying any attention. If for people that don't know, anytime that you want to go on and see what's going on in the town of Carbonear, all you need to do is go to Carbonear, Newfoundland, and the town of Carbonear, Newfoundland, and go on to the minutes, and you can find the minutes. Now, I know from experience, everything that has been said, or everything that was said at the minutes, isn't actually put down the way they said, are not always the wording there properly, or sometimes things just disappear. If you really do want change, if you really want somebody that can do something, and as a citizen, I closed this town down for what I was told 2 weeks. The reason why I closed this town down for 2 weeks is because our employees, our workers that are out on those roads every day, were working in an unsafe environment. Now, I felt sorry for them. I'm watching them working on our roads, people going by them. They don't have any signs saying men at work. They don't have any flag people. And I didn't want to be responsible for their lives because they were working unsafe. So I took it upon myself and I phoned the Department of the union. I phoned the union. And when I phoned the union, I explained to them what had happened and what was happening. They came in and they shut the town down for 2 weeks until they got their supplies. Now those were needed supplies. That was needed money. That SUV wasn't needed money. All these brand new vehicles aren't needed money. This brand new asphalt machine, well, I'd like to know how come our roads still look like that when we have that machine, and it wouldn't look like this, I was told in a council meeting when I was listening, because I couldn't say anything. And you know what? I really would do something. I can do something, and I will do something. And I'm not afraid to go to municipal affairs if something's not done right. And I have the Municipal Affairs Bible, and I have the Carbonear Bible. So I know the rules and regulations of the municipal affairs, and I know how to find them, and I do my research. So if you really want change, vote Debra Bradbury.